Oh, this one's gonna be.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, third grade. My name is Mrs. Nixon. I am so excited to see you on this Monday morning. So boys and girls, I was looking at the story Stuart Little. Maybe you've even seen the movie, right? Such a fun story about a little mouse who goes on all sorts of adventures and can kind of sort of get himself in a little bit of trouble once in a while too, right? Anyways, if you would love to check out a book like this, go down to your local county library, or you can go online and you can check out a book with Sora. Now, speaking of Sora, in Fresno Unified, we love to have a little bit of a friendly competition and talk about our schools who are the top checkout schools within Fresno Unified. So, in 5th place this last week, we had Robinson Elementary. So way to go, Roadrunners. Nice job. I'm going to put you right here on our poster so that we can count down throughout the week. Now, boys and girls, you also notice I've got another book that's in my hand. And the reason for that is these are some really fun activity books that I'd love to send to you. How do you get it? Super easy. See the address that's down below on the screen? If you just send me a note, and you can tell me anything. You can tell me a book that you're reading, something you're learning in your class, or something you've learned here on PBS. I would love to be able to put a story or an activity book in the mail to you. Don't forget to add your address. And remember, you could even send it as an email. I'm happy to do it that way too. All right, you guys, are you ready to get started today? Let's go through. I have 3 things we're going to go through. We're going to start with some R-controlled vowels. We're going to look at some suffixes, and then we're going to finish off our day with main idea and details. We're going to do a little comprehension today. Are you ready to start? Okay, we're going to just dig in today and start with some of these spelling patterns. That's going to be our warm-up for today. Are you ready to join me? Let's look. So I brought the chair card because the chair card actually tells me about the first few sounds that we have. It has the air sound. Okay, so air can be spelled multiple ways. Let's look at some of these different spelling patterns. So air can be spelled A-I-R, like in this word, pear. Do you see the A-I-R right there? Good. And air can also be spelled A-R-E, like in this word here. Do you see the A-R-E? So we have share. Good. And then air can be spelled E-A-R, like in bear. And then the last way we can do it is E-R-E, like in this word, there. Now, I don't have a sound spelling card for this one. In fact, if I were going to make a sound spelling card, I'd call it the ear card because it says ear, just like our ear, right? So ear can also have some of those same spellings. That's where it can be a little bit tricky, right? When we're starting to spell or sound out and spell words. So we have to really use our ear. So this ear is E-R-E, just like air, but look at this word, hear. And ear can E-A-R, just like our ear, like in the word gear. And ear can also be spelled E-E-R, like in this word cheer. Do you see all of those? So it's good for us to be practicing all those many different ways that you can spell ear and air. All right, be on the lookout as you're reading your stories. Okay, the second thing that I want to take us through is our suffixes. So we've been going back and forth between prefixes and suffixes. I even almost paused a little bit on that, right? Okay, so what's a suffix? Do you remember? That's right, a suffix is just a group of letters that are added to the end of a word that can change its meaning. Okay, before we even do that though, we have to talk about our base words. Now, a base word is just a word that can stand on its own. It has its own meaning. So I've got two base words today. I have quick and cloud. Those words just have their own meaning, right? But I can change their meaning when I add a suffix. Our two suffixes that we're going to practice this week are ly, and ly just means that we're going to do it in a certain way. So if I have quick, I can add ly, and that's going to tell me how I'm doing something. So watch. I can take ly, add it to quick, and now we have the word quickly. Oh, you guys are so good. I can hear you at home. Nice. Now, if I just add y as a suffix to the end of the word, it can mean full of or having. So if I have the word cloud and I put the y on the end of cloud, now I'm full of clouds and I can say it's, yeah, cloudy. Excellent job. Okay, let's look and see what some of these are controlled vowels, and our suffixes, what those can look like in a practice page. Okay, so looking here, it says read each word, circle the letters that make the air or ear sound. Okay, so read this word at home. What does it say? Dare, good. And what letters make the air sound? Do you remember? Good, A-R-E. Nicely done. How about this word? Say it at home. Near. Do you hear the ear sound? What letters make that sound? You got it, E-A-R, good. Okay, how about this one? Pear, good. And what letters make the air sound? A-I-R, excellent. And we've got two more. Deer, what letters? Just the E-R? No, we're gonna do the E-E-R, good. And where? You got it, E-A-R, nicely done. All right, now down below here, it says add the suffix to each word below and write the new word on the line. I'm going to do a couple of them, but I know you can do this at home too. Just if you have a whiteboard or a piece of paper, join me, let's do it. If I have sad as my base word and ly, what's my new word? You got it, sadly. Ooh, my pen is writing very sadly. It's not working very well. I'm going to switch it out for the red one. How about pick and I add a y? What is that? Picky. Excellent. So that's telling me that I'm not a very easygoing eater, right? Maybe I'm very picky. And let's do the last one. Quick and ly. This tells me how we're going to do it. And how are we doing it? Look at that. We did it very quickly. Good job. All right, here's my last little bit that we're going to do today. Today we're going to work on main idea and details. Now, to kick it off, I have kind of a fun little game. This one's called Detail, Detail, Detail. What's the main idea? This is something you could do at home. You could do it with an adult at home. You could do it with a sibling. All kinds of ways you can do it. But I'm going to give you 3 clues, and I want you to think about how are these 3 clues or details connected? Essentially, I'm going to have you find the main idea. So here we go. I have 3 things. I have a wooden spoon. I have, what's this one? Chocolate chips. And a mixing bowl. Now, what do those 3 things have in common? What do you think? Did you say it? Did you say baking cookies? Then you would be absolutely correct. Good job. So do you see how you could play a game like that and practice your main idea and details? As we're going through and we're reading stories, we're always thinking to ourselves, how are things connected? And what would be that main idea? I have a paragraph today that we're going to go through and closely read to look for that main idea. All right. So let's look. I'm going to read until we get to that paragraph, and then we're going to stop for a moment and talk about it. This happens to be all about our planet, and we're going to learn all about Earth and our solar system this week, so all week long. Are you ready to join me? Let's do it. Okay, this is our home planet. Have you ever seen this planet before? This is Earth. It is home to you and everyone you know. Billions of people live on this planet. Billions more plants and animals live here too. That makes Earth a special planet. As far as we know, no other planet has living beings on it. How does Earth support life when other planets do not? Our planet has everything creatures need to live. It has water, it has air we can breathe. I'm going to stop right there. And the reason that I want to stop right there is I want to talk about just this paragraph. And we're going to talk about some of the details. What details did we see? Well, we saw it has water, and I'm going to add that to our chart. So one of our details, and let me spin this around, that we just read about is that it has water. All right, let's switch back over. What's our second detail that we can see? It has air we can breathe. Did you see that one? Okay, let's add that one onto our chart. So it has air we can breathe, and it has water. So what do those two details have in common? What would be the main idea? How about this? Is Earth unique? Is it unlike the other planets? How about this? Earth is a unique planet with features that support life. Pretty neat, right? So that would be our main idea and our details. Excellent. Let's finish off the rest of our story today. So Earth has warmth too. Gases covering the planet hold in heat from the sun. That keeps our planet warm, but not too warm. Some planets are much too cold to support life. Others are much too hot. Earth is just right, just the right temperature to support life. We can study Earth in our own backyard, but scientists have also learned about Earth by studying space. They have learned how other planets are different from ours. Learning more about space helps us understand why our planet is one of a kind. All right, so thinking back of all of our information that we read today, and then we're thinking about our main idea and our details, how did we do? Pretty good? Excellent. So I really encourage, as you're reading your stories today, take a paragraph, take a moment. Can you find the main idea and the details? Because remember, you are responsible for your learning success. So thank you so much for letting me hang out with you as you're getting ready this morning, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Can't wait to see you back here tomorrow on PBS. Bye-bye.
Morning to a brand new day, time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun, learning is good for everyone.